Hi, warrior. It's Tramson here, and welcome back to our adventures with the Gnome Mage.
Hello.
Last episode, we completed Dire Maul West, and now we are in Dire Maul East, guys. And it looks like we're going to do a little jump here. I'm just going to jump and do a little blink. And here we go. We are doing it as a 4-man. The rogue left, and they don't want to wait for a 5th. Time is of the essence. So, it is what it is. See how this goes. DM East is the easiest one of the three, so shouldn't be too bad. The last boss can be a pain, though. I remember two-manning, trying to two. Well, I did two-man the last boss. Me and an elemental shaman. You can do it with the healer as well. It helps if you have engineering for, like, you know, just AoE, like sappers and bombs. A bunch of, like, mobs come and attack you at the end. You need a lot of AoE to take them down. Alright, so let's see what drops in here. We'll get the key. Cool neck. The Tempest Talisman. That would be pretty good. Oh, I pulled. My bad, guys. I'll have to meet up with you. Sorry about that. Tried to tell y'all. Yeah, my bad. I didn't see the patrols coming. More XP, right? I think we'll be fine then. That was my bad. If we wipe, it could be the end. So I gotta focus up here. But there's some nice loot. Hope we get some upgrades. There you go. Let's evocate here quick. Hopefully I don't have to move. But they're doing a lot of skipping here. I think we'll be fine. Just those little lashers. There's another one right there. There we go, we made it. Now we can look at gear. While we cast Frostbolt. So the Tempest Talisman. Nice neck. 7 intellect, 6 spirit. Improves your chance to get a critical strike by 1%. We want to get that. Riptide shoes are not too bad either. 12 intellect, 52 armor, and 19 damage. But not as good as our boots, I don't think. I think we have better boots. Nah, they're better, actually, than the boots we currently have. So that would be an upgrade, too. Lethendrus drops a staff, 8 stamina, 18 intellect, 8 spirit. Okay, we're not going to use it. Healing waste. That's about it. So hopefully we get the neck. It's going to pull everything to the corner here. The last boss has anything else. 10 intellect, 6 mana per 5. Ring would be alright. The Ring of Demonic Guile. I think we can use maces. 5 intellect, 14 damage. Spell damage. There's Hydra spawn. Try to not get wrecked here. It's immune to frost damage. So much different playing a mage. We'll do a little flame strike here. And the breakwater laggards dropped. 1% chance to parry and attack, 12 strength, plate, legs. So yeah, the neck didn't drop, guys. Too bad. Gotta make some water, we're actually out. He's fighting over there. Got a bunch of imps. This is how 60 dungeons are at level 60. You skip a lot of stuff, right? Because you don't really want XP. You're just trying to get through the dungeon to get the loot, you know, as fast as you can. I need to make a mana gem and then hopefully you can get some time here to drink. The warrior and the druid can deal with this satyr. It's too bad the neck didn't drop. That would have been nice. Now we're just hoping for... This wand does 9 damage per second. Not a bad wand. It's okay. Our other wand's better. I hope we kill Porcelain. There's Pimgib. Oh, and the staff dropped. Not bad. Not for us, though. A lot of intellect on it, though. Just doesn't do any damage. Pants aren't bad. 16 intellect, 15 stab, 65 armor. That's what we also got. And the druid needed the staff. I think he needed it because 5 gold. Maybe he wants to go rest at druid instead of bear tank. Which is, the staff's okay, but it's just not for us. We want to have damage. Spell damage on our weapon. going the wrong way. Get this guy buff. We're doing pretty good for a 4-man. Not bad at all. Couple bosses left. Oh, this boss. He puts somebody on like the table and he sacrifices him. It's a pretty terrible boss for hardcore. It's probably going to be me. He gets the sacrifice. It's a good taunt. And there's the demonic ruin. Those are good to stack up. It's a caster. Stores 900 to 1500 mana at the cost of 600 to 1000 life. It's awesome to have those for raid. And the clever hat dropped 10 stamina, 11 intellect. Stores 7 mana per 5 seconds and has 122 armor. It's a leather helmet. I need the key. Wonder if we'll kill him, but it's up to these guys. Oh, it's up top. That's cool. We'll do it again. I'm down to do it again. Are we okay? Can't really get close. Oh man. Oh, this is brutal. Can I go? I think the warrior's getting killed. Yeah, warrior's dead. Warrior got wrecked, bro. This guy have B-Res? Yeah, he's rebirth. I wonder if he's AFK. Which way is he going? Okay, we're just gonna do it this way? Okay. Hopefully he doesn't get caught by the trees again. Yeah, it's a 30-minute sea on rebirth. Yeah, it's such a fast cast to get someone back to life. It's pretty good. All right, here we go. Last boss. So we're not killing Pulselin this time. He said after he would, but we'll see. Yeah, I think Rebirth shouldn't be 30 minutes. It's kind of OP though. It is a strong ability. 30 minutes is kind of fair, but in retail, it's like, I don't even think there's much of a cooldown at all. You just have to hold on to the reagents, I believe. So yeah, you jump up here and we're going to drop down on this, like, ledge. I used to do this with the shaman. The end a bunch. You go through here at the end. Should easily be able to do this with a mage. And there's thorium ore at the end. It's a good farm for thorium too. I think it's called thorium. There's the last boss. Alright, here we go. They're gonna start. There's the things open. There's the imps. This is when we want to do Blizzard. Perfect. So as a warrior and an Ellie Shaman, that was kind of rough because Ellie Shaman just has like what, chain lightning, and warriors don't really have much cleave at all, other than right. Cool little ring, 10 stamina, 6 health. It's okay. The ring of demonic potency, 6 health per 5. And the energetic rod dropped 5 intellect, 14. Yeah, so you see rich thorium ores here. Pretty awesome if you can mine it. Our mining's not high enough, which really sucks. Get 2 of them at the end. Nice. Go a little upgrade there. 14 damage per second from 9. Kind of forgot if we could use maces or not, so I just rolled a need. I don't think anybody cares. It's the only one who rolled need on it. Yeah, there's some rich thorium at the end, like a couple ores you can get. It's a good ore like farm for that. If you're trying to get arcane crystals for Thunder Fury. So looks like this guy's taking a break. Yeah, they're not gonna kill Pulselin. Alright, GG's. Alright guys, well that's too bad. I thought we were gonna get the kill Pulselin, but we didn't. So we didn't get the Crescent Key, that kinda sucks. We'll be back in there though.
As a mage, you are
Not
one of a
anything to learn.
select group that can conjure a portal to transport you back to this very place. I can teach you if you are
That was a
ready.
quick run. Not too bad at all. I wonder if there's any other dungeon groups we can join. See what's going on here. See if we can get into a quick run. Maybe like a Strat or a Scholomance would be good. Yeah, it's just all 60s. Strat Undead. That would be pretty good. Guess we could make our way over there. So to get there, I guess we just fly north from here. Got a little bit of junk on us. We don't even have a full group yet. I could put some items up on the auction house. We have a lot of legs here. I think that's all I'd want to sell, like Curve on Death, maybe. Most of it's just vendor. Stuff we would vendor. We'll just make our way up now to Western Plaguelands. We don't really have the flight point to Eastern yet. We haven't been there, so to do Strat UD, we have to get to the Eastern Plaguelands. That'll be a first.
The Wildhammer dwarves might have fast steeds, but can those
We're doing a lot of
airy pink
dungeons now. You
griffins
can just
stand the heat
spam
of the
dungeons
Great
at this
Falls?
level. That's why
I think
58's
not.
great. It's always a dungeon to do. Should probably repair our gear before we go there as well. Yeah, we can't use maces. Damn it. I had a feeling, man. Yeah, it's whatever. If we sniped that, I guess. Got us solid 4 gold, 93 silver. We can't use this. It's too bad. We can only use staves, one-handed swords, daggers, and wands. So that was like a little bit of a snipe there. It is what it is. No big deal. I didn't want to regret it, though. I haven't had to actually, like, look into, you know, what weapons we use in a long time. We've been using this hypnotic blade since, like, I don't know, level 32 or something like that. So it's been, like, months of just using this weapon. Got this from Scarlet Monastery Library. So we are... I mean, I am itching a bit to get a weapon, but that was too bad. That... Yeah, it doesn't work out. But we'll take the gold. It's too bad we couldn't do Pusillin and get the Crescent Key. Next time I go in there, I'll try to talk them into doing that. But off to Stratholme Undead side, guys. Just want to see if there's like a pre-bis list I can look at. Anything from Stratholme. Undead sad. Supposedly a lot of our pre-biz is from Stratholme. So this is the undead side. Magistrate Bartholus. Or Magistrate Bartholus. He drops the Crimson Felt Hat. That's a pre-biz helmet. 68 armor. Red hat. 68 armor, 8 stam, 8 intellect, 8 spirit. Increases damage and healing done by 30. Spell damage. Pretty nice. Cool back right there. 16 intellect, 7 stam, 42 armor. I'd say that's better than the one we currently have. There's 2 nice pieces from that boss. Nothing here. This belt's pretty good. The Soothsadin Sash. But our Banthok Sash is better because it's just the hit chance and then also it does more spell damage. So yeah, you won't want that. How about these boots? Yeah, these boots are an upgrade. Malachi's Foot Wraps. 60 armor, 9 stam, 9 intellect, 27 spell damage. Cool little fire resist off-tan there. And Baron Rivendare. I wonder if he drops anything we need. Probably. Shoulders are pretty good. Not as good as the ones we have, but they're not bad. Because, like, this is if we're only using Frost. If we're only using, like, Frost, then these shoulders are better because they do 29 Frost damage. But this does 12 spell damage. Pretty good. A lot more intellect on it, too. 18 intellect compared to 8. There we go. Wand that we could use. That's an upgrade. The Ridison's Wand of the Bad Mojo. 11 spell damage. 4 stam. Not bad. It's a bunch of upgrades. So, yeah, we're just going to go. Still waiting for a 5th anyways. I think that's another place where you need a key to get into the undead side. I assume one of these guys have a key. Still have to collect quite a few keys. Maybe it would have been faster going this way and running back, going through the water. We'll just go this way. Don't get blown up. I'll put on Carrot on a Stick. Speed us up a little bit. I want to get the flight point here. There's Nax. It's not there right now. But it'll be there soon. And that's where it'll be, right up here. And Stratholme has 2 entrances. One here, that's the main gate. And there's like a side entrance here that we probably want to take. But you need a key for it. think there's probably a few quests we could have maybe got. No, there's probably some here. Great Ezra Grimm. Couple dungeon ones. Plague Hatchlings. Should all be here. Try to pick all those up as well. It's going to give us quite a few quests. Ogre Head on a Stick, we don't really need. Tablet of 7? Saving Sharpbeak? Yeah, probably not happening. Beware of Pterodax? Yeah, we're probably not going back there for a while. There we go. We got ourselves a little bit of room there. And we found a full group, and we got a Warlock, so that's awesome. Just need 3 of us to be up here to do summons. Yeah, I haven't played Endgame Classic WoW in a while. It's been a long time. I'd say it's been like 3 years, so I'm a little rusty. I think the last time I played was probably the final phase of Classic. We cleared Nax, and then I took a break. Came back for TBC. Yeah, it could have been like 4 years ago, around there. 3-4 years ago. Yeah, it seems like Stratholme has most of... Stratholme and Scholomance has most of our Freebis gear. Blackrock Depths had a few. We got one of the pieces. It's too bad we couldn't get the Omnicast boots from Blackrock Depths. I tried to get those so many times from Arglemark. And then PvP is going to help us. Like, we get PvP rank 7 and 8. It's pretty nice loot from that. Wonder what rank we're at right now for PvP. We're rank 3, so we'll keep on grinding. I think at 59 we'll do a battleground or something like that, just for fun. See what it's like at 59. I've been doing battlegrounds at like 29, 30. Well, I think we started at 39, 49, and then because I couldn't really do them at 29 and 19 because when I was leveling at that time, battlegrounds weren't out. Or we couldn't get into one. And here we are in the EPL. But these are good. These are our good levels to try to get Priebus, and that's what we'll focus on now. Oh, look at that group of Scarlet Troopers escorting Demetria. Wonder who Demetria is. I'm not really sure who that is. But yeah, the Scarlet Crusade has a base here. Right over here. That's where everybody's going for, I think, Season of Discovery. It's like that area here. Got like a raid in Scarlet Enclave, I believe it's called. Not a bad place to do skinning too with these bats. You can like group up the bats and skin them. Alright, we made it. Lights Hope Chapel, guys. Let's get the dungeon quests here.
Hello. They hand the corpses to me. I toss them in the pit. There are those that died tragically in the fall of Stratholme. Many took their own lives, opting to hurl themselves into the myriad flames of the smoldering city rather than become one of the Scourge. They now walk the streets of Stratholme as restless spirits. We must aid them, adventurer. I have an associate named Egan, who has been doing miraculous work with ghosts and souls. Seek him out. He walks the eastern Plaguelands, near Stratholme, testing his innovations. Anything taken to an extreme is hazardous to our world, adventurer. Take, for example, the Scarlet Crusade. Do you believe that their blind zealotry serves a greater good? How many innocents have they destroyed in the name of the light? Blasphemers, one and all. One in particular interests me, though, the Archivist Galford of Stratholme. A man that watches over the Crusade's most valued documents. Destroy him and burn down his archives. Should you succeed, return to me and be rewarded.
The Forsaken Apothecaries are not the only beings in this world schooled in the sciences. I have been studying the plague for years, person. We had previously thought that the potency of the plague was dwindling, but what I have discovered here in the Plaguelands is startling. The plague seems to be growing in strength. I need to run more tests. The most potent source of the plague is from the tainted flesh of the most recently infected. Travel to Stratholme and bring me samples, adventurer. The Argent Dawn recently learned that the Scourge are creating their own plague, Dragonflight. We must stop them. If the Scourge gain a force of dragons, they'll sweep across Azeroth unchecked. Their necromancers are breeding plagued dragons at the Skullomance, in the middle of Darrowmere Lake. Go to the Skullomance and kill as many hatchlings as you can, before they get any bigger.
Terrible thing! What happened to Fraz? You see, the town was sacked, and Fraz didn't want to leave his precious goods behind. The last thing I remember him saying was, "I'll burn every last leaf before they get their damn dirty hands on them." I may love a good stogie, but I'm no fool. I left Fraz and his delightful store that day. I assume he went down in flames, but if there's a chance that even one box of his famous tobacco is still intact, what do you say, adventurer? Find a box for old Smokey?
I look at my undeath as a malady, person, an illness that merely requires treatment. However, it is also a great blessing for the Argent Dawn. What better vessel to smite the
a little bit of
the
gold there
Scourge than through the undead? I am revered by my colleagues because of the sacrifices I have made. But the accolades mean nothing to me. If you are interested in assisting the Argent Dawn, then a job I can
fell in a
offer.
trench.
Venture to Stratholme and recover our surplus of holy water. Search the supply crates.
Alright, so we got a bunch of quests for Strat. That's perfect. Should probably get level 59, I think. Where's the Warlock? I don't know where the Warlock wants to summon. Are they both there? It's like we have to turn in Restless Souls all the way over there. I guess I'll follow him. He's got the helmet I want, I think. Yeah, he's got the Crimson Felt hat. And a bunch of epics. Pretty nice gear. Just follow him. It's like his mount sucks as well. He also has a 60 speed. Nice loot, though. Got some Molten Core gear. Banthox Sash. Got the same belt. Got Briarwood Reed. We want to get that. That's from Upper Blackrock Spire. Royal Seal of Eldralis. This is a Warlock trinket. And he got the Blade from Blade of the New Moon. We fought that boss, Imulthar. We didn't get it. That would have been a nice drop for us. Star of Mysteria. I think this is from Stratholme. Balnazar drops it. Nice neck. 9 stam, 9 intellect, 8 spirit, 1% chance to hit with spells. Should try to get that neck. Trying to look at other necks here. Yeah, there's a better neck from Canner Master Willie. The Nacria's Shell Necklace. It gives you 1% hit with spells and then 9 magic damage, 8 stamina, 8 intellect. That's a little bit better. We'll be doing a lot of Stratholme, that's all I know. That and Blackrock Spire, especially Upper. Alright, so here we are, like kind of waiting for a third guy to come and he can open it for us. There's Donald J. Trump. He vanishes. Scared him. All right, so here we are inside of Stratholme, guys. We made it, finally. But that is going to be the end of today's episode, guys. Next episode, we will probably do the Stratholme Undead. If they do live side, we'll do that as well. I hope they do live side, but if it's just Undead, it is what it is. But that's going to be the end of today's episode, guys. As always, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.